Hello, how's everything today? Well, by my side, everything is fine. The weather here in Berlin, it's a little bit gray, and I guess when you live in Germany or Nordic countries, 50 Shades of Gray has a different meaning. There's nothing to do with the book, but with the different colors of the sky. Anyway, today's our sixth episode. But before we proceed to it, let me send my best wishes to Michelle. Today is her birthday, so happy birthday, Michelle. And last but not least, once again, it's your turn to choose the topic of next Sunday's episode. So just write on the comment what would you like me to talk about on next episode. So we'll do like this. One Sunday I choose the topic, and the next Sunday you guys get to choose the topic. So today's topic. Today I will talk about passion. But let me tell you why I chose this topic. So a few weeks ago, my football team was playing against a team in Leverkusen. Leverkusen, it's a city 6 hours away from Berlin. 6 hours distance by car. So a day before the match, I spontaneously decided to buy the ticket, find a ride. I found a blah blah ride, and 10 o'clock in the day of the match, I caught a ride. And so during the ride, I was in the co-pilot seat, and in the back seat there was also one person that caught a ride. And we're introducing each other, your name and what you do and this kind of things, small talk. And when the person behind me in the back seat asked me, where are you going and why? I said, I'm going to Leverkusen and I'm going to watch a match. And after the match, I'll go back home. And after I said this, a few minutes later, he said something like this, you're driving 6 hours to watch a match and then go back straight home. You must be a really big fan of this team. And this hit me because this was the only time where I really thought about what I was doing. Before that, I just bought the ticket and I didn't think about money or time, the distance, 6 hours distance. And this was the time I realized, I must really like this team, eh? So, football is one of my passions. Volunteer is one of another passion that I do. So I know what are my passions are. Question is, do you know what your passion is, or what are your passions? Well, if you don't know it, my suggestion is to look for it or ask questions. When you ask yourself questions, you will know what your passions are. Maybe you already have your passion, or you're already doing, but you just don't know it. And a good question to ask yourself is, why do I do what I do? Or why do I want to do that certain thing? Okay, so remember, why do I do what I do? This is one of the questions. So let's say you already have, or you already know what your passion is. What comes next? Next, I would tell you to find balance. Embrace the passion, but find balance. Based on my experience, I will tell you why you should find balance. There's two reasons. The first reason, when you're passionate about something, if you don't find balance, you might get frustration. And why I mean frustration? Sometimes you are, like, for example, in association, in a group, and you have a lot of motivation. If the others don't have the same level as motivation as you do, this can frustrate you. So find a balance so you can enjoy it more. Okay, frustration. Second, when you're devoted too much for a thing, in the long run, it may become unhealthy. It may not be healthy to you. I say this in a way that when you're passionate about something and you don't balance, you may sacrifice other aspects of your life. This can be friends, it can be family, or you can sacrifice your studies. And oftenly, I've seen people getting levels of burnouts, high levels of stress, decreasing of motivation, and I've seen vividly examples of people. One moment they're so devoted about something, they love it, they're so motivated, and all of a sudden they hate it, they have burnouts, they don't want to see that passion anymore. And it's, if you find a balance, you can avoid this kind of effect in the long run. So my message today for you, it's two things. Ask yourself the question, why do I do what I do? And second, find balance. Embrace your passion, but with balance. Guys, thank you very much. See you next Sunday.